Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As a senior individual from the firm, the Princess Illustrious has procured her status through many years of commitment to regal help. Princess Anne acts as though she is in control when making the rounds on imperial commitment, as per a non-verbal communication master and conduct expert. Darren Stanton said that because of her solid stance through long stretches of equestrianism and the regard she orders as a senior illustrious, the Princess Imperial can feature her certainty regardless of who she is with. Talking for the benefit of Betfair openings he made sense of, at the point when we see her currently, going out to commitment with Kate Middleton particularly, as far as the manner in which she acts, you can perceive she is in control. Not according to a self-important perspective, but rather from the manner in which she strolls and holds herself. Clearly, she has an equestrian foundation, so her stance is vital to her in any case. However, unquestionably when she goes out to occasions, either alone or with ruler William and Kate, she is given due regard, just like a senior individual from the imperial family under Lord Charles. Get the most recent regal news directly to your telephone by joining our WhatsApp People group. Regal fans hypothesize of a family revile connected to Sovereign's ghostly outfit design. He added, "As far as her non-verbal motions and signals, we see nothing that means an absence of certainty or introvertness. Truth be told, she's forever been straightforward." One of the characteristics that both Anne and her late mother, Sovereign Elizabeth, are known for is their funny bone, as of a child in regulation Mike Tyndall uncovered. During his experience on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, the previous rugby player conceded that he humiliated himself before the princess at Zara Tyndall's 30th birthday celebration party. Try not to miss. Zara Tyndall takes after Anne with predominant job in relationship with Mike. Princess Kate subtly went to high society 24-hour live concert at Houghton George, Charlotte, and Louis utilized reproduction thing made with surprising strategy. Mike told his kindred campmates that while he loves suits, he inadvertently tears a great deal of them because of his over-misrepresented moving at weddings. On this event for the 70s-themed night, Mike had wore a couple of flares, which he tore open on the dance floor while in an energetic prostitute drop. He added, "It turned out that my fighters that I had on around then said, 'Snack my nuts,' which was seen by the Princess Regal. Be that as it may, rather than acting horrified, Anne answered in her trademark dry way, essentially answering, 'I'd prefer not to.'" Mike has been hitched to Anne's little girl Zara beginning around 2011, and the couple presently have 3 youngsters together, Mia, Lena and Lucas. The mother and girl share a lot of practically speaking, including the somewhat noteworthy differentiation of having addressed Group GB in the Olympics, with Zara winning a silver decoration with the equestrian group at London 2012. The Princess Imperial is praising her 73rd birthday this week. Princess Anne is commending her 73rd birthday, no question encompassed by her family, including her 5 grandkids. Since the age of 18, the Princess Regal has devoted her life to her illustrious obligations, confirmed by the way that she every now and again completes the most imperial commitment out of the multitude of royals every year. However, the mother of 2 has a long period of firsts added to her repertoire, from turning into the main regal to show up on television to contending in the Olympics. Here, Express.co.uk investigates Anne's unprecedented life up until this point. On August 15, 1950, the late sovereign conceived an offspring at Clarence House to Princess Anne Elizabeth Alice Louise at 11:50 a.m. Princess Anne sparkles in sapphires and pearls for a defensive reason. The previous ruler and sovereign Philip's just little girl, who weighed precisely 6 pounds, was invited with a 21 firearm salute at Hyde Park. After 2 months, she was purified through water in the music room in Buckingham Royal Residence by the Diocese Supervisor of York, Cyril Garbett. At the point when Anne was 9 years of age, she turned into an older sibling, with the imperial family inviting ruler Andrew in 1960. After 4 years, Anne acquired another sibling, Sovereign Edward, who was brought into the world in 1964. Anne learned at Benenden School, a live-in school in Kent, where she acquired 6 GCE O-levels and 2 A-levels. She started Endeavour Regal Commitment at 18 years old, with her initially being the point at which she opened an instructive and preparing focus in Shropshire in 1969. After a year, she had a short throw with Andrew Parker Bowles, Sovereign Camilla's most memorable spouse. In 1971, the then 21-year-old princess won gold at the European eventing titles on her pure breed doublet, given to her by the sovereign. She later won silver in both group and individual disciplines at similar titles. While at an equestrian circuit, Annie met skipper Imprint Phillips, who is likewise a hero horseback rider. They reported their commitment to 1973 and wedded that November at Westminster Convent, an extravagant wedding watched by 500 million individuals from around the world. Anne wore Sovereign Mary's periphery headdress on the much-anticipated day, exactly the same one worn by her mom on her own big day. Anne turned into the main individual from the English illustrious family to contend in the Olympic Games in 1976, participating as an individual from the English equestrian group, an ability her little girl has acquired. She and Commander Phillips had 2 kids. Their child, Peter, was brought into the world in 1981 and their little girl Zara in 1981. Their marriage was purportedly not a cheerful one, with both supposed to have had extramarital illicit relationships, which reached a critical stage in 1985 when Commander Phillips fathered a youngster with a workmanship educator, Heather Tonkin. They in the end isolated in 1989, proceedings separating from in 1992 following long periods of conjugal strain. That very year, Annie remarried Sir Timothy Lawrence, who functioned as an equerry to her mom, at a little service of 30 individuals in Scotland. In 1987, Anne turned into the primary individual from the firm to contend on a television test show, partaking in the famous BBC board game, an issue of Game and Festival of the show's 200th release. Many fans especially partook in the second her colleague, footballer Emmeline Hughes, referred to her as mate. Try not to miss. Zara shares she's reproducing sweet cherished recollections for her own youngsters. Mike Tyndall shares Princess Anne's exceptionally entertaining comment at family party. Princess Anne breaks shape of being customary imperial. Very much like her dad, Anne has had numerous firsts. Sadly, not every one of them can be worn with a praiseworthy symbol. In 2002, she and her significant other conceded to one charge of having a canine perilously wild, for which she was fined £500. Her canine, an English bull terrier called Nuts, pieced 2 youngsters who were strolling in Windsor Extraordinary Park that year. The mother of 2 presently has 5 grandkids who she loves to mess around with, as one source told the Day-to-Day Mail in 2016. Anne loves to mess around with them. The more chaotic, the better. Her effect on the little ones is obviously displayed in the reality they're cowgirls who love getting disgusting and messing about. The Princess Imperial, who is engaged with in excess of 300 causes, is viewed as the most focused regal, as she habitually completes the most number of commitment. As per the court round, the authority vault of every single illustrious visit and obligations attempted, Anne completed 214 imperial commitment last year. Cheerful birthday, Princess Anne. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.